Folks, this is shocking because this game ended on the wildest play I've ever seen in a while. Well, at least since Monday night, right? But this was the last play of the game. Well, the play had just occurred, and the Packers had the ball just about midfield, past midfield the other way, about 60 yards, and the Packers were throwing the ball back and forth to each other, trying to basically do the play. And Aaron Rodgers wound up with the ball, and the play was stopped for face mask. But I want you to look here at what happens. This was the face mask call. Look, stop right there. That's not a face mask. That's not a face mask call. Okay? Again, that's not a face mask call. He's got his shoulder, not the face mask. He's got his shoulder and not the face mask. He's got his shoulder and not the face mask. This is in slow motion, folks. He's got his shoulder and not the face mask. Okay? So, even with the fact that Aaron Rodgers' face mask was never touched, the penalty was a face mask call. It was 15 yards, 1st and 10, and because that was the last play of the game, and the NFL rule is that the game cannot end on a defensive penalty, guess what? The Packers got to run a play again with no time on the clock. None. And remember, the replay showed no face mask. So you would think someone in the NFL would say, hey, we need to overturn that call because that penalty is wrong, right? But that didn't happen. They just this is unbelievable. They actually let that play go. They let that play go. They let that play go. They let that play go. And they let that penalty stand, right? They let that penalty stand. And so what happened on the next play was unbelievable. Boy, oh boy. So, okay, what happens on the next play after that is absolutely crazy. And, okay, so he's like, Rodgers is flailing away and everything. And, I mean, I don't believe I don't believe it. I just don't believe it. So wow. I'm stunned. I'm stunned they actually let that go. And they really did. They let that go. They just let that go. So they let that go. And so the game basically comes to an end right here. Right? This is the next play. I mean, no, this is no time on the clock, okay? Rodgers has the ball. He goes back to throw. Sprints, stops. The rush closes in on him. He's about to get sacked. Misses. He gets out of the pocket. Is there holding anywhere? Can't see if there's holding. Looks around. Nope. Then he heaves the ball as far as he can in the end zone and gets caught for a touchdown. That by Richard Rodgers of Cal. Cal throwing to Cal in one of the wildest finishes in football since the play at pro college level. And Green Bay wins the game on a penalty that should never have been called, which gives them a chance to throw a catch that is basically, well, it's not 1 in a million, but maybe 1 in 1,000, with all those hands up there. And they catch it and win the game. a walk-off touchdown. There's something really wrong about that. I'm sorry, there's just something really wrong about that. You tell me I'm wrong. Whew. Boy, oh boy.